Another day, another passage, or two or three. Listen, it is now January 11th, but I'm going to actually have to do double the duty today because I made it the entire day, January 10th, without getting my passage work in. So here is the Daily Stoic, January 10th. And I'll make another video for January 11th because we got to keep the momentum going for the year 2020. Let's go to January 10th, the 10th day of the month. This is a book, The Daily Stoic, written by Ryan Holiday and Stephen Hanselman. You can pick it up on Amazon. Put a link in the description box below. You can also check out an awesome app called Scribe in the link in the description box below, which will give you free access to audiobooks, PDF downloads. It's a really awesome service. You'll get 2 months free with my affiliate code. January 10th, if you want to be steady. The essence of good is a certain kind of reasoned choice, just as the essence of evil is another kind. What about externals then? They are only the raw for the reasoned choice. So they are only the raw material for the reasoned choice, which finds its own good or evil in working with them. How will it find the good? Not by marveling at the material. For if judgments about the material are straight, that makes our choices good. But if those judgments are twisted, our choices turn bad. Epictetus discourses. The Stoics seek steadiness, stability, and tranquility. Traits most of us aspire, but seem to experience only fleetingly. How do they accomplish this elusive goal? How does someone embody the world Arian used to describe the teachings of Epictetus? Well, it's not luck. It's not by eliminating outside influences or running away to quiet and solitude places. Instead, it's about filtering the outside world through the straightener of our judgment. That's what our reason can do. It can take the crooked, confusing, and overwhelming nature of external events and make them orderly. However, if our judgments are crooked because we don't use reason, then everything that follows will be crooked. And we will lose our ability to steady ourselves in the chaos and rush of life. If you want to be steady, if you want clarity, proper judgment is the best way. And one is interesting. It reminds me of that saying that when someone is too optimistic, someone will say, you look through the world through rose-colored glasses. Your perception is what you're running everything through. And if your perception is reasoned off of maybe a victim mentality, or maybe that everyone's out to get you, or maybe you have built up this complex that you're always up against it, then I can see how your reasoning is a little bit off and everything is skewed and you find fault in everything else versus looking internal. I had a situation with a gentleman about a year ago in which she was trying to hijack a club that I was a part of. And knowing that what he was doing felt off to me, I was able to enact standardized rules that the club that I was a part of had not been accustomed to using. However, those standardized rules created a situation where the gentleman decided to back out of joining the club. He didn't call me. He saw me numerous times since then. He never decided to confront me about it face to face, man to man. But he did wait a year, and there was an opportunity where I was joining a different club, and he was in a position of power in a sense of controlling the inflow and outflow of the club members. And he decided to confront me then, but over the phone. That told me a lot about this gentleman. My lens on that situation was that this man was a predator. This man preys on people who maybe lack confidence in an area where he's strong in, and he uses that and leverages that to manipulate. And I see him for what he is. But that also means that I could see that potentially in myself. It makes me more mindful and more cautious about how I approach. And in fact, usually I mostly am drawn to and feel the need to connect with people who are what they call, as my good friend Jeff would say, equally yoked. I'm not looking for, someone in my life to be a partner, whether that be for business or personal, to be someone in which I have to always lead and I'm greater than or have to feel better than. I want someone who is equally yoked. That way there's no sense of taking advantage. There's a sense of they have what they excel in, I have what I excel in, together we form Voltron. So I want you to think about that for a minute when you think about who you connect with and why. Because they say that we are some of the 5 people we spend the most time with. And as you ascend higher heights and greater things in your life, who are you surrounding yourself with? Think about that. And control your perception and make sure that you're using reason so that you're not using crooked logic and justifying horrible means to an end. That is it for this episode of the Daily Stoic. I am JaMarr John Johnson. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Smash the bell notification so you can get updates. And if you really want to stay up to date, join the text notification list below. Text JaMarr.com. That's how you can stay in touch with me. Looking forward to connect with you here in 2020. My goal and objectives are to connect and collaborate with 150 new collaborators, influencers, centers of influence. And with that, serve 150 people with my insurance practice and serve at least 100 new clients with my digital marketing agency. We're doing some great things this month. I've already connected with 5 clients. So let's make it a great year. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.